Marcel, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, please don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell button to be notified on my future videos. So for today, we will be discussing frequently asked questions in marrying a US citizen while you're on tourist visa. Discussing when to file your change of status, the forms needed, the best way to send it, cost per form, list of requirements, and some other questions that were sent to my Instagram and Facebook page. So we'll be answering those questions. A lot of you have those questions. Some are really just shy to ask it. So if you want to know the answer to those questions, keep watching! When to file the change of status. So, syempre, you need to get married first before you send all the forms that you need on changing the status. For our case, it took us a month after our wedding for us to submit the requirements and the forms. So, gathering those evidences and those documents took us a month. But the quick answer to that question is actually as soon as you're married, you have your marriage license, and you have all the requirements, then you are good to go to submit or file your change of status. Second, what are the forms needed? First form needed is the I-485, which is the application to register permanent resident or adjust status. And the application fee is 1,140. So, ito yung actual application for green card. Second would be the I-130, which is the petition for alien relative. The application fee is 535. And then, you also need to submit I-765 application for employment authorization, and the fee is none. It's zero. But I think that's optional if you wanna have a work permit prior to getting your green card, then you can apply for the employment authorization. The fee would be the biometrics fee. It's $85. And there would be other miscellaneous as well, including printing of your documents and mailing it to USCIS. Aside from the forms, other requirements that they asked from us are checks for the filing fees or the documents that I told you a while ago. It should be payable to Department of Homeland Security. They needed 6 passport photos of me, the applicant, and 2 passport photos of my husband. My birth certificate, Spencer's federal tax return for the previous year, all W-2s for the previous year, letter from the petitioner's employer, which is Spencer's. The lawyer gave us a format for the letter, but basically this is the employment certification. This should include when your petitioner started working on that company and how much is the person earning from that company. They also requested family photos, 10 to 15, and they highly suggested to submit those photos with other people, not just the two of you, with friends, meeting your family, and whatnot. Very casual setting. They also required us to submit our joint bank account statement. And because of the public charge rule, they also required our separate assets, separate bank statements. If we have assets, if I have assets in the Philippines, like even my car and real estate assets. They asked for the value of the car, the title of everything. They also asked for my high school diploma and my college transcript of records. You will be also required to submit a medical exam. So in our case, I haven't taken the medical exam yet. I'll be taking it soon because, good news, we already have a schedule for the interview. So the medical is something that you can delay until you already have the schedule for your interview, because that is something that you can submit on the day of your interview. Pretty much it. Those are what's asked from us, but you can also be creative. I've heard that there are a lot of applicants who included their chat conversations, text messages to prove that the relationship is bona fide. Another question that we are receiving a lot is, how long does it take for you to get your green card or your work permit, or to get approved or to be scheduled for an interview? A lot of those different time frames for each process. So depending on your state, the processing time is different. So it's different from state to state. There is a USCIS website. All you need to do is put in your zip code, and it will show you which USCIS office you are assigned to, and then it would allow you to select which form, and then it'll give you the processing time for the specific USCIS office and specific form. On my experience, for our case, we filed July, and when I checked last week on the USCIS website, they already have changed the status of my case to scheduled for interview. Now I am waiting for the actual schedule to be sent via mail, because they won't show the schedule online where you track it. It will only be shown on the actual mail that they'll send you. Lastly is your stay legal while your application is pending, or can you extend your tourist visa? The answer is, once you file to change your status or apply for green card, automatically your tourist visa or your stay here in the US is already legal until you have the results of your green card application. Those are the questions that we are answering today. If you have more questions, please comment below, and I'll try to answer them best from my experience. And if you're shy to ask questions here in YouTube, you could always check my Instagram. You can send a personal message there, or my Facebook, and I'll definitely answer questions. Especially, it's so expensive to hire lawyers or immigration experts. I really want to help you guys, so DM me. Alright? Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it and if it's helpful, please click the like button and subscribe. Click the bell button too, so that you'll get notified on my next videos. Thank you so much, and stay safe, everyone. Mwah.